When I study English, I'm trying to deceive myself into studying English as playing game or something. I started to learn English when I was in junior high school, so almost 6 years, and then I entered university. There were several classes of English, but actually there was not so many chances to use English as in the conversation with someone. So I think I never studied conversation English conversation. I learned mostly reading, writing, speaking, and a little bit speaking, but that was not conversation. So yeah, when I was in master degree, I went to Finland to study design for a year as an exchange student, and yeah, that was good practice of speaking English, but my level was awful, so I couldn't join the discussions. But hopefully I had other skills. I had drawing skill, and I think I'm good at communicate with people. I'm good at being friends with other people. So even if I don't speak English well, I got many friends, good friends there. So I think each people have each talent. So if you, for example, I don't have good memories, but my husband has good memory. So the way that I'm studying English is like sports. I'm good at sports, so after learning basic rules, just play the game. That's it. That's the most efficient way to practice speaking English for me, but I don't think it's good method for my husband, because he is more like he prefer theory stuff. I hate theory, or I don't have enough brain to understand the logic or structure. But so if you're same type of me, just speak English before think. Almost every day I watch English movies or TV shows on Netflix with English subtitle. It helps me a lot to learn English. So my recommendation is comedy, like Sam and Cat or iCarly, or documentary, because documentary is more like normal English, so they don't use slang and they don't have strong accent. So for me, it's easier to listen English. It's very sad that even if I learn English for like 10 years, but still I'm struggling to speak English. It's so sad. I think young people are learning English more efficiently compared to our generation, because in our generation we didn't have enough class to speak English, and also there are no friends who speak English. I think when I was in master degree, I got first friends who speaks English. That's very rare to meet someone who speaks English, especially if you live in countryside in Japan. So I think when you relearn English, there are several important stuff. One is deceive yourself into learning English as playing game or something. Not to be disappointed yourself. And second important thing is that don't forget that English is the tool to communicate with someone. So you have a lot of communication tool besides speaking English. So in my case, that was drawing or Japanese traditional dance or something that you are good at doing. So you should use everything that you have when you feel difficulty to communicate, when you feel it's difficult to communicate with English speaker. And third is that to have a hobby to bring dictionary in your phone is fine. I have English dictionary in my phone, and when I have something, when I couldn't find a word, when I couldn't find proper word in English, or if I found some English words that I don't know, immediately I look at my dictionary and register it to my flashcard, then check later. Yeah, if you try to study every day, then it gets hard. Sometimes it's hard to keep your motivation, but if you do as a game or hobby or just a custom like brushing your teeth, then it's gonna be easier to continue, because to continue learning English is the most efficient way to learn. You don't need to study for like 6 hours in a day, but just few minutes is fine. But the important thing is to keep doing every day. And take shower of English. 英語のシャワーを浴びよう。